Can King Solomon control demons? This is part 2 of a series of videos I'm doing surrounding the mythology of King Solomon. In our last video, we looked at Solomon's wisdom as is represented in the Hebrew Bible. Then we looked at how the idea of Solomonic wisdom developed in the Second Temple Jewish period as well as the later 1st century period. But there were 2 texts that were missing from that video. One of those is the Testament of Solomon. The inciting incident in this tale is that there is a demon who is sucking the life out of this boy who's helping to build the first temple. So King Solomon prays to God about this, and Michael the Archangel comes and gives Solomon a ring. This ring allows Solomon to control demons, and then the entire rest of the book is him controlling and manipulating demons, getting information out of them, and then having them actually help build the temple. I always appreciated the irony of this story, like very unholy, unclean spirits actually helping to build one of the most holy sites ever. Another text I did not add was the Greek magical papyri. Greek magical papyri is exactly how it sounds. It's a collection that we have of Greek magical texts. There are other spells that are attributed to Solomon in this work. However, I just wanted to point out this one real quick because it is specifically for those possessed by daemons. Of course, we don't have the full text, that's why you see all the dots and everything there, but you can see it does mention Solomon's name. Now, the reason why I did not include those texts in my last analysis is because these are not strictly 1st century texts. Scholars will tell you that the Testament of Solomon was not just written in the 1st century, but it was probably written and changed and added to throughout several centuries. And then with regards to Greek magical papyri, this is a collection of texts that also spans quite a while. So some of the text can be dated to the 1st century, but some of it cannot. Doing a video on these texts is also a good transition video to get us to the texts outside the 1st century that further develop Solomon's interactions with the demonic. And those texts is what we're going to be talking about in our 3rd video on this subject. If you enjoy religion and mythology, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on this topic and make sure you follow me for more content like this.